Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new video of the Block by Block series. If you're not familiar with the Block by Block series, it is a series where I take one of these shulker boxes and I reveal a block or block type within the shulker box, and we will be covering a bunch of facts based on what is in that shulker box. So let's grab a box and get started with today's episode. And the block type for today is gloss and all its variants, which there are quite a few of. So let me get set up and we can get started with today's video. Starting off with fact number 1. All the way back in 2009, regular gloss was added to the game. In 1.7, colored gloss was added to the game, and 1.8, gloss panes and all their colored variants were added to the game. And then shortly after that, in 1.17, was tinted gloss. Moving on to fact number 2. In the April Fool update in 2013, we got an update that briefly showed off the tinted gloss, which would later be added, like I said, in 2021 in update 1.17. But this tinted gloss texture that was used back in 2013 actually ended up getting used for the stained gloss variants. Their same texture that they use now is from the prior updates. Fact number 3. Gloss actually had a texture change way back in 1.14. This was done around the same time as the Village and Pillage update. The texture was changed to look how it is now to make it more see-through. For those of you that remember, in the older updates prior to this, it was nearly impossible to see through the gloss because of all the lines and stuff that used to be in the middle of the block. Fact number 4. Red sand, even though the name and color of the block most likely leads you to believe that using this as the alternative for regular sand would most likely produce a dyed variant of gloss, that's actually not the case. You'll still get regular gloss as you see here below me. You will not get a red colored variant in any way. It'll just be regular gloss. Fact number 5. Beacons. Probably already knew this, but you can change the color of a beacon by throwing down a block on it, which will result in the beacon beam itself changing color, as you see here. However, I would recommend when doing this to use gloss paints, as they produce the exact same effect, except it's a lot thinner and you can't actually see it, so it looks a lot nicer. But on top of that, the main fact that I want to make here is that you can put multiple different colors on, and they slowly blend. You can see this is not a perfect orange, not a perfect red. They slowly blend as they go up. So yeah, you can see it getting slightly brighter as it goes up. You can see where it's changing shades. There you go. There we go. Now it's a perfect orange going up, but you can see how changes. So you can have your own custom beacon color in whatever shade or tone that you're wanting to have it, instead of just the regular 16 colors or whatever. You can make shades of any color, actually, really. There is probably a few hundreds of thousands of different combinations for colors. I'm not going to try and get into it, because that's a lot of math. So yeah, there is a lot of different colors. I'm just going to leave it at that. Fact number 6. Magenta and yellow stained gloss are the only variants of gloss that can generate naturally in the Minecraft world. Magenta generates within the end cities, way at the very top of the spires and on some of the smaller buildings that jut off to the side, and yellow stained dyed windows can be found in villages. Fact number 7. Tinted gloss. This is a very interesting block and is one of the most recent variants of gloss. Like I mentioned, tinted gloss blocks are void of any light and block out any variants of light, which makes them obviously perfect for doing mob forms. If you want a window into your mob form, they're really useful for that. And also they can be crafted with amethyst shards, requiring 1 regular gloss and 4 shards surrounding it, and are able to be broken without any silk touch, and can be broken with any tool, including the hand, and will still drop as a block and not need silk touch in any way. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time I have for today. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please do leave a like and subscribe, as it helps me out a ton. And if you are seriously still enjoying the series, please do subscribe, because it means that you enjoy it, and I will do more of these episodes, because I am having a lot of fun, and we still have a lot of blocks obviously to cover. So, I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Goodbye.